All right, Independence Day, July 4th. Now, this day is the day we recognize this day as America becoming an independent nation, as well as the states becoming independent and us no longer having the political connections with Great Britain, right? Now, it was the original date is July 2nd, 1776, but it took 2 days for Congress to basically get everyone's signature in Congress, basically, to be approved. Um, but, you know, the freedom of, the United States, the freedom of individual states, I just don't see how it's freedom. I don't see how we can say that we're free when we're really not, you know? Um, Even Juneteenth, celebrates the day slavery was ended. But I mean that took some time for that to happen. But I mean, are we really free though? You know? When I actually think about it and you hear about everything that's going on in the world and stuff that's going on in different states, and who's running the states, the governors, the mayors, etc., etc. And we have the government and we have the president. I mean, we're not really free. We're not. So the celebration of America becoming an independent state and independent nation and states. Okay, I get that part. But that's the only thing I can celebrate. I mean, because you hear Independence Day, you hear the word freedom, and you think about the word freedom and you think it means that you're free. We're free from under, the division of the Great Britain. But I mean, I wonder how we would be functioning right now if we were still under Great Britain, if we were all still connected. And I wonder how that would work. Would we have as much everything that's going on? Y'all know everything that's going on. Would we be under so much attack and threats and all that stuff, everything that's going on in the world today? If we were under or still connected to Great Britain, do you honestly think we will be going through the same things that we're going through right now? I don't know. I really had to reflect on that on Independence Day. And I mean, independence, that says it all right there. Independent nation, independent states. And you would think that each state would run accordingly. I'll just say the word accordingly. You would think each state would run accordingly, and the whole world would run accordingly. But let me just say the states. But there's so many laws in each state. Everything is different. Different laws. Everything is different in each state, okay? But I mean, you're appointed to govern this state. How well are you governing your state? Like, how well are they doing that? I mean, we all know what's going on. And whatever state you live in, you know what's going on in your state. But do you think these states that are ran by appointed individuals, do you think they're actually doing a good job? And I'm not knocking nobody for whatever title you have, or I'm not knocking anybody's title. Governors, mayors, I'm not knocking anybody's. It's just a question. I think about that type of stuff. Like, so every state is independently ran, basically. But I mean, do you think that it's good that we're independently ran? Or do you think that if we were still connected to Great Britain, would would that be better right now? I don't know. Just one of my thoughts. My thoughts, my opinions, and um, just deep thinking about that type of stuff. I mean, if you really reflect on everything in this world today, the history of the United States of America, the whole history of the whole wide world. I don't know. Do you think history and everything else would be ran differently if we were not an independent nation?